Hey, flunkies, what's going on? I'm just glad to be here, everybody. I'm just so happy to see you guys. I'm just
turns
jacked.
out you
Let's
actually turned
go.
your phone on 1.5, and now everything's going a lot faster. You're going to listen to this podcast a lot quicker now.
Yeah. We're just gonna go. Live 1.5. Man, have I got a business idea? You know what? I don't mean to like pressure you into this, but we could just really move on to some things. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
We don't need crackhead energy, dude. I don't want to do that.
Oh.
I don't want to portray that. I
I
don't want that out in
What
the
are you talking
ether.
about? This is all straight face, man. We're just moving in the
It's
right
all
direction.
straight.
Everything wants to go in a positive uptime. I've been reading about the tards over on Wall Street Bets, and everybody seems to think that GameStop's going to explode, man. You just got to
Wall
go.
Street Bets?
Oh, it's a Reddit thing, man. It's more funny to read because that is where political correctness dies in there. I mean, everybody's a tar. You think of something, it's there.
Yeah, I think that's I know that's technically like just a Reddit page, but like since it's like Wall Street Bets, like I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a place for people who are into Wall Street come. And like I know it's not true, but that's what I imagine Wall Street's like. You're just on the stock floor like this fucking homo over here is trying to trade me Microsoft stock. Like I just imagine they're saying horrible shit to each other on that trading floor.
It's hilarious because everybody's like, look at my tendies. Like it's dude bro.
My tendies.
Yeah. It's like dude
What's
bro
that mean?
culture, and what's their money, their gains, and that's another one. They
call it
talk about the
tendies?
sick gains. I made all these tendies, and just like, I made
Why do they say tendies?
for tender.
Oh.
So hey, I made a bunch of money.
Oh, like legal tender.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
See, to me, when I hear tendies, I'm like, oh, mom cooked chicken nuggets. Oh, what's up? I'm getting some tendies for being a good boy over
you're
here.
fully like tarded, man. You can't. You just call.
Yeah, dude. I'm full rub.
I'm trying to eat my money. Like it's great though.
Yeah, I want to eat money.
What?
That's the best place to store it, by the way.
Yeah.
Is just eat money. Not only is it the
In
best
your
place
gut.
to store it and your money won't get but it also it helps your microbiome. So like you'll fight any disease because money's just little the germs.
Yeah.
So if you want to fight COVID, fuck the vaccination. Just eat money.
Yeah, but don't eat too much because I read a stat online and cows do die after 18 to 20 years. So don't eat too much. Or, I mean, clock's a ticking.
Yeah, dude, you definitely want to eat the largest amount of bills you can too, like 100s if you can. If you eat the dollar bills, you just pour squabble germs. You know.
Well, that's the only way
you
you
gotta
can
get those highfalutin
Yeah,
germs
it's,
on those hundreds.
That's the only way you can guarantee. Be like, hey, you want to see something funny? Watch these people dig through my shit.
Yeah, dude, I bet you rich people do. They just like eat dollar coins and then they poop them out and they just go and shit in public and be like, there is $45 in that shit.
Exactly.
They're actually trying to measure out like the worth of their actual shit and real money.
Yeah, they're taking a shit and that a couple hundreds come out and you just see like the corner of one and somebody's rifling through that. It's like, man.
Just people going and panhandling rich people's
Yeah.
shit like it's the gold rush. Like, I'm going to find me some gold.
I've been
Just
collecting
shit.
these and let them dry out for a couple weeks so that way I can use the panhandle and it just kind of crumbles away.
The sewer system's the new gold rush, baby.
Oh,
These pipelines are little with gold.
it's amazing.
Just old prospectors. Y'all laughed at me. But look at me now. All the coins.
Yeah, the first homeless millionaire emerges from this like Las Vegas sewers.
Yeah.
The fucking because
Yeah, some guy was like, that's like eating Las Vegas poker chips is like the cryptocurrency of butthole change.
it holds its value for far longer than you think.
It really does. This is a joke one time. Because I didn't think they would do it.
All right.
Grandpa a long time ago gave me a chip to the Ameristar Casino in Council Bluffs. And I was like, oh, cool. He gave it to me years and years ago. And I was just like, it was like $1 chip. And he's like, here you go. And it was just really cool. Like, I never had a chip. And then I was going there one night, and I was like, dude, I'm bringing that chip with me because I wonder if they'll still accept it and cash it. And I walked up just as a joke to the cage and was like, hey, will you guys take this chip still? And they looked at it, and they went, yeah, this is official chip. This is still good here. I mean, it was not. It was like 20 years
I was
old.
gonna say that shit's out of circulation.
Right. It was crazy, but yeah, they were just like, no, that still counts here. You can definitely still use that. And I was like, what?
Is this all you got? You poor son of a bitch. $1?
Yeah. I'm telling you, fuck the banks, dude. Just go get, like, if I'm going to start taking my check to the fucking casino and just cashing it and getting it all in chip form. Just keep a duffel bag filled with chips.
Excuse me, Mr. Caesar. I would like to invest in your crypto.
Yeah. Dude, poker chips were the original crypto, I'm telling you.
Oh, these
They just don't ever
chips.
gain value. They're real steady.
Yeah, exactly, man. They never go down.
Yeah, there's no volatility within the chip circulation, you know?
No.
It stays.
No. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck. That'd be great. Yeah, you just got to hope the US dollar skyrockets for worth, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, hey, look. I got all these blue and green chips."
Yeah. I got to take my duffel bag to fucking Caesar's Palace stat.
Oh, dude, it just sounds like you're carrying a fucking giant amount of pogs.
Yeah. Just walking up to the counter.
Fuck?
You ever carry a sock filled with change? That's what it sounds like, but it's just two giant duffel
Yeah,
bags.
you walk up there and you look at them with a straight face and go, "Yo, you guys got like a coin star for this shit?"
Yeah. Do I just dump this here? Do you guys count it out? Like, what do you weigh it? I don't. How do you guys do these calculations anymore?
None of these chips are the same.
Yeah. No, they're definitely not the same. You know what would have been smart? You're right. I should have had like a different designated bag for blue and green chips. But hey, that's your fucking problem to deal with now, isn't it? Now comp me a sweet and get the fuck out of here.
And while you're down there, get to counting. Chop, chop.
Yeah. Dude, that's what like trips me out about like casinos, right? Is if you go there and you play super well and you win a shit ton of money from the casino, they just come over and they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you a free room."
It's such
because they're like, "We want you to stay here so you come back down and gamble again and lose all that."
Yeah, they want you to lose. Yeah, they know you will too.
Yeah, but it's just crazy that like that's how little a hotel room to them it like gets them money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they're just like, "We'll give you a room. Don't worry about it."
I would personally love that because I don't really gamble. So if I want a ton of money to be comped a room, I'm never coming back to gamble. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to go drink, and I'm going to eat the free food, but I'm not giving your money back.
Why would I come back down? There's a bowling alley in my suite. I'm not coming back
Dude,
down.
have you guys ever seen
I'm trying to hit a 300,
Yeah,
dude.
have you guys ever seen Kingpin? That shit's dope.
Yeah. Right, yeah. I'm just gonna have a tournament up here with my boys.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Put a rose in my custom-made bowling ball. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna bowl nude and beat off on all the pins. That's just what's gonna happen.
I make my own grease.
This lane was kind of it wasn't sticky, you know. I needed that spot to slow the ball down for that curve.
Yeah, right there. I spin it too much, and it kind of kept going into the gutter. Now it catches.
I feel like bowling nude would definitely not be a fun activity. I feel like I'd pinch my balls somehow in between my legs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that'd be
fun. The free flowingness of them.
Yeah,
I think you're getting clipped. You're clipping yourself. Just like that leg tuck with the leg at the end. You know the pose. I think you're clipping your balls and pinching them off in between your thighs.
Yeah, and when I get tired and do like the granny throw, you just kind of rack yourself unintentionally. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like do you ever accidentally sit or pinch your balls between your legs?
Yes, that's the worst.
Dude, it's awful.
It's no good.
I think it happened today.
Ugh.
Like because like my right nut was kind of hurting a little bit, and like up into like not specifically the nut, but like up into the area, like into my gooch, and I was like, oh, I think I sat on my ball wrong, and it fucking did this because it was not comfortable.
No, I've definitely done like where you cross your legs. I don't, you know, where you do you make it like a T. You set your other leg over, and like right when you set it down, like, oh shit. Yeah, I've had.
Yeah, I love how you had to clarify how you cross your legs. You're like, no, I don't put my knee on top of knees. Okay,
I can't.
That's not how I roll.
I can't do that.
You can't. I can do it. It's just you're not supposed to do it. Like I found out. I guess that's It's just like how women sit.
Oh,
and that's
oh,
not how
you
men are
sexist
supposed
piece
to
of
sit.
shit. Now you can't sit this
Yeah.
way because, hey, yo, I was going to sit this way, but I heard that only chicks do it, so I can't do it.
Well, ladies have to sit like that, or at least they were back in the day because they only really wore skirts back in the day. So they had to sit like that cross-legged so their veg wasn't showing.
Yeah, no, they sat
Can't be showing the
Chris
gut
sauce,
locker off. You know what I'm
Is that
saying?
what the fuck they say? Because you can't say I sat Indian style anymore. You gotta say I sat crisscross applesauce. That's a very long way of saying. Like, I hate that when they go, you can't
Cross-legged?
say it that way. You gotta say it this way with 4 more words.
I think you're you think women all sat Indian style back in the day? They just always are on the ground. Women weren't allowed chairs. They had to sit on the floor.
Yeah, they were kind of like dogs. Like when you're done eating, you threw down your scraps.
Not on the furniture. You stay off the furniture. Madeline, stay off the furniture.
Oh, she did
Get
it
a
again.
squirt bottle and start
Hold
squirting her.
excuse me, Wade. She did it again. I gotta go put her nose in it.
Somebody put a muzzle on Madeline. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's stepping on shit.
This is why we never have dinner parties.
God, man.
She's sitting at the table. Jesus.
Next thing you know, she'll be making lasagna again.
Yeah, dude. It's been weird. I've been watching a lot of like shows that are kind of like set in like the 50s and 60s or just like older films. So like this.
Oh,
like,
now
the
that
roles
explains
are so
all
different.
of your viewpoints today so far. I've been really
yeah.
ingrained in the 50s and early 60s culture.
I have. It's just like I've noticed it's like what else have I said besides what I just said about the women sitting cross-legged?
I don't know. Overall, I might be putting words in your head.
I think you
are. I
are.
don't know.
I feel like you're trying to paint me into a corner here, and I don't appreciate it.
Well, let's be honest. We all know I can't paint.
Yeah, no, you cannot. Even Bob Ross was like, Nathan, you can't paint.
You have too many happy accidents.
They're not even happy. They're very suicidal accidents.
Sad.
You actually have had canvases cut their wrists.
Dude, that would be fucking dope. Like, what do? I kill the canvas. Oh, you're really good? Not in the way you think.
Not the way you think. Yeah, you used to be pretty good at. You're actually still decent at drawing when you try.
Exactly. Yeah. If
You
I
have an
give
artistic
it an effort.
eye. Yeah, it's called effort. Yeah. Effort.
You know, thinking of effort, that's funny because you know that saying. And here, where do you fall when you say effort? Do you say A for effort or E for effort?
It's A for effort.
I've always said E, just for effort. Like, remember the shitty? No, and it's you do that, you fucking queef. But the bottom line is, think back for the bullshit report cards they give like kids that are like no purpose of having a report card, and they're like, here's a Z, here's a D, here's a go fuck yourself, and all this other weird stuff they have on there. E was for effort. It was just E. In other words, your kid's dumb. He tried.
But I don't know what you're talking about because that saying is so old that it just only has to do with like they only recently have they changed grading scales to be like weird and like not everybody goes by the same thing anymore. So what you're talking about makes no sense. The E for effort, no, it's A for effort because you would get an A plus because you tried. You got it, but you suck, so you still failed. But you got an A for trying.
No, you just got an E. You just got the first letter of it. You fucked up.
You're so bad at this that you only got the E part of effort.
Yes.
That's what you think.
We were kind. We didn't want to give him the double F.
Yeah, you did wanted to keep that off the report card. But
You suck so hard, we gave you another one.
But even then, that still sucks worse. Like, E's farther down the alphabet. It's right next to it's after F.
I know, but the kids are stupid. They don't fucking realize this shit. If they're getting
I'm telling you, that's not you.
It's E for effort.
You're wrong. That's not what it is. That's not how the saying goes.
E for effort.
No, it isn't.
Just like it's got stabbed in the back by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, Cumberbatch. I got cut. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Dude, I know all this shit. I'm so good at school, dude.
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
I know the West Coast very well.
I was talking about like the school systems today at work, and it's just very
How they
interesting.
failed you?
I just remember like Yeah, basically. God, have they failed? Did they fail me? Look at me right now. Yeah, go to college, they said. Go, it'll be good for you, they said.
Yeah. I love it. Like, they leave the back half of that off. Hey, yeah, college is a good experience on how to, and then the back half is on how to deal with crippling debt.
Yeah, how to become a slave.
I mean, yeah.
But it just. I was talking about we were talking about how the public school system. Oh, it's cool. Like, it's great that we have that in place. I'm like, yeah, kind of. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, because if it just pushes people through. Like the Council Bluffs public school system literally just tried to pass people through. Like, you're not helping people by putting in programs.
Dude, they
where
didn't
it was
just
like
try. They were pretty goddamn successful at it.
Yeah, no shit. Like, they're really good at pushing kids through. Where it was just. You can take it's all based off tests. You can take the test as many times as you want till you pass, and homework doesn't mean anything. Why would you ever do homework?
It's funny because this meth town that we were going to school in, it was having they were really backed up.
It's a meth town now? When did that happen?
I feel like it's always been that way. But anyways, they were so backed up with people fucking up and failing. Like, I remember super seniors and shit that the school system goes, you know what we need? I got this. I'll create a package that's basically an enema. It's going to free these kids up and get them the fuck out.
Right, exactly. We'll get these kids out so we can teach the kids who want to be taught. And then it was just very. What's weird too though is because they had a graduation rate of 98%. Because it's all what's hilarious is 2% of those people still couldn't graduate with that easy of a.
How do you mess up so bad? They got the E for effort.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they had an E right there for him. Are we gonna have to change this podcast to who gives a effort?
Well, they already had the R, and then they got the gifted the E, and they're full Rees.
But because they had a 98% graduation rate, they get a boost in funding for the school.
Yeah.
So it's wait, and I was like, you can't base it off of that. Tell me how those kids are doing after they leave school. I was like, show me the arrest records and how many of them dropped out of college in the first semester. I guarantee it's more than you think.
Oh, damn,
it's wild, dude.
Yeah, that stuff, it's not good. It's not good at all.
No, it's not. It's broken.
Much
like my car.
Oh no. No bueno.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I just, it wasn't, my car's not broken. It's still running fine. But I just had, the most, inopportune thing happen at the worst time. It was raining here, and we was going down the interstate, so you got the windshield wipers going pretty good. And, dude, the passenger side windshield wiper just exploded.
Wait,
I mean, legitimately, the windshield wiper just exploded.
So... what kind of fucking wipers you got from Acme? They just exploded.
Basically. Yeah, it was meant for the Wile E. Coyote, I guess, in his vehicle, because it blew. Dude, it just boom. I had to stop the wipers because the rubber piece blew off. This little tip at the end, I guess, that keeps the whole piece. There's two caps at the end of a windshield wiper.
Gotcha.
That keeps the rubber and the one piece together, and when it was going, it just literally fucking blew up. One of those pieces blew up, and then metal was scraping across my windshield. And I was like, "Fuck!"
Damn.
Yeah. So luckily, I was in town.
You don't need a new windshield, do you? If that was
no, it's fine. Thank God. But I just had to go pick up a new windshield wiper, and luckily, right where it exploded, I was like, "Oh, thank God! The fucking Walmart's right there." So I pulled off and got it fixed real quick. But I did the same thing I do every time I get windshield wipers, where I go in, I'm like, okay, I need this size. Cool, that's the size I need, and I grab it, go out to my car, start going to put it on, and always realize I get the wrong fucking hook thing. I'm like, oh, this one doesn't fit the hook style I have of windshield.
Gotcha.
And then I got to go back into Walmart and be like, I need one that fits this. And, of course, there's never anybody in Walmart to help you. You just got to figure it the fuck out. And I did. But I just never had a windshield wiper just explode.
I've never seen one explode either. I've had one just kind of fall the fuck off, but not explode.
Yeah, you've had one fall off where it just like
It's
falls
in the
off
middle of
and you just have
going,
the
and I
little
just
nub.
watch it go. Thump. This is like
just flings.
that happened.
That was your car wanting to have a boomerang. It was like, well, I've always had boomerangs, and it launches it.
Oh.
It seems like a James Bond weapon. How come like James Bond hasn't? They should use that. They're out of like tricks. They haven't done any like cool new James. It's always like a gun out of the front light or whatever. Why not like a bomb infused windshield wiper that just flips it
why
out there?
don't they just do like a mundane thing that everybody can do, and that is that when people are trailing James Bond, he actually just hits his window cleaner, but they rig it so it just shoots and arcs over, and it just obscures their view, and they crash.
It's just acid, and it just melts the fucking windshield of the other car. Like, oh my
No,
god!
just have it just be the windshield washer fluid. I want them to do like mundane shit that's just like anybody
it's just
can
not
do.
even a real gadget.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's like, oh hey,
she was like,
I put my lights. I hit that screw up a couple times, so no matter where they're at, they're always on their brights. Just something
we've
stupid.
been expecting you, Mr. Bond. We have a couple of new upgrades to your vehicle. Oh, yes, I'm quite. I'd like to see those. Well, first of all, we call this Scotch tape. And if we put it right here on your windshield wiper cleaner, it gets you about 30 more feet of distance. Impressive.
And if you're worried about your meetings, we've installed an Alexa device in your car.
Yes, it's a hands-free. It's a hands-free device, Mr. Bond. You can make sure you can make calls without ever touching your phone. Oh, so I can be a safer driver? I appreciate that.
It'll tell you stories.
No. It'll read you mission briefings. Well, I don't care about those. I fly by the seat of my pants.
It'll catch you up on your latest audiobooks. Oh, charming.
Did James Bond always flow by the seat of his pants, or is that just like a Daniel Craig's version of Bond?
I feel like that's probably...
Because Daniel Craig... like always like feels like he like his Bond seemed way more recluse than like Pierce Brosnan's. Uh-oh.
Like
There. Oh, we about lost
yeah.
him. He's
so
back.
recluse, like by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, like he just like was riskier and like wouldn't check in. Like when he did, like in Casino Royale, like they even talk about that, like how he like almost like took out that entire embassy at the beginning of the movie. Remember?
Okay.
It's just like he's just like a no holds bar, like recluse. Like I don't play by anybody
Reckless,
else's
you mean?
rules. Yeah.
Reckless.
Reckless and
Recluse is like, hey, I don't want to be near anybody. I'm going to be by myself.
No, you're thinking recluse.
Recluse.
No, you're thinking recluse.
What?
A recluse.
No, that's the spider.
No.
And it sat down beside
Nathan,
her.
these are three different words.
English language is hard. You see, this public school system really fucked me, okay? I was headed to greater
Nathan didn't do
heights.
his homework. He only just tried to pass the test.
I didn't even do that. I just copied the kid next to me and hoped for the best.
Yeah, God. Thanks, Spencer, for fucking making sure I passed biology.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy. Hopefully he's not dead. You ever think about how many people you might know are dead?
You ever look back... Dude.
That's such a stupid question. Why did I just ask?
Is it bad when you know somebody? Well, you don't know them. Like, you weren't friends. You just went to school with them.
Right.
I don't know if you ever have anybody, like, commit suicide.
Not that I know. Like, not that, like, anybody that I... Oh, that's not true. My buddy Bobby did. He committed suicide. That was pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby. R.I.P.
It sucks that stuff happens, but that kind of stuff right there also showed how shallow a lot of the schools were, because one of the kids that did it, it's sad that I've even had several, but one of the kids that did it, nobody liked. And then all of a sudden you saw the whole school all of a sudden go, I miss that guy. And I wanted so bad to be like, all you guys are fucking fake.
Dude, I fucking hate people do that. Yeah, you just latch on a tragedy and you're just like, I can't believe he did that. It's like, you didn't even talk to him. He's probably the reason why he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, you wouldn't, like, nobody reached out to him. It's like, nobody, and it's not anybody's fault at that point. But, it's still, like, you can't claim, be like, I missed that guy. Like, what the fuck? That is a crazy mindset.
Yeah, it was crazy because they stopped the whole school, and then there's a bunch of people. I remember sitting in class with people that I know, like girls that ridiculed this dude. and they were crying like, oh, basically this was the way to be social media before it existed. Like,
yeah, you did it in classes,
yeah.
in classrooms and stuff like that. Yeah, no, dude, that's wild. Like, and you know what sucks about that? That probably, like, you could have prevented that just by, like, having lunch
Taking
with
away
the
his
dude
shoestrings
maybe a couple times. That too, yeah. Prison rules. I mean, we did go to school in a prison, or at least a school designed by a guy who designed.
Yeah, and it
prisons,
shows.
So.
Like, after I learned that, and you look around, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it shows. I love how I've gone back the couple times I went back when I was still like playing baseball and used the gym at the high school. They were trying to make it less depressing, like around like the numbers of the classrooms that were painted on the brick walls. They tried to like paint like different mural type things around the numbers and it's just so bad. It's like, you guys are trying, but it's not working.
Yeah, you just wait. You go to that school, you're half expecting to walk in, be like, welcome to school, 3022. Like, wait,
yeah,
what?
Exactly. Here's your orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Lunch is at noon. Lockdown's at 4. Lockdown? What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's only one door in and out at this time, starting now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's not good.
No, that stuff's all crazy, man.
Yeah. No, and, like, it just sucks because, like, it could have been, it could have been prevented. There was a kid that I went to school with. His name was Joey. He was a good kid.
Did he hop to it?
No, he did not. What? I don't get the reference.
Joey, baby kangaroo.
Oh, gotcha.
Damn,
Got
dude.
It. All right.
See, public school helps. Just over your head.
There was no reference of marsupials there, man.
Who gives a shit? You just got to make that jump. Leap to it. I'm done with this.
I hate you. But he like sat by himself every day at fucking lunch, and it was very sad, and I didn't like that he was just by himself. So I ended up sitting at lunch with him every day. I just sat down and had lunch with him, and it was weird to watch because I was it was weird to watch the social aspect of that come at me, because like I just sat with this kid and just tried to talk to him, and at first I totally get why he was like very hesitant to talk to me. Probably because most people, if they ever did try to interact with him, people were trying to make a joke or whatever, and but he just was very hesitant. And like it took him about a few weeks of me sitting at lunch with him a couple times for him to finally start talking to me. And but like people like within the first couple weeks were just like, why are you sitting with him over there? That's fucking he's a weirdo. And I'm like, he's not weird, he's just another kid. It's like, I was like, do you know anything about him? What makes him weird? And of course that's when it was just like, it's just the kids. It's just you latch on to this kind of
some
weird
rumors
thing
get started and everybody believes it.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, he's just a normal kid like everybody else. And it made me feel good. Because I got him I sat with him and became friends with him. I ended up having home economics with him like our freshman year of high school, and he was my partner when we like made pretzels and shit like that. You remember home economics where you just did all those bullshit like baking shit stuff all the time.
I made more cinnamon toast for the third week. Yep. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Just making shit I like.
Yeah, but he was like my partner, and what was cool is I don't think I don't think it was really me, but I think I helped him a lot because like I got him to I was sitting with another group of guys at a lunch table, and he was walking by and was going to go back to the normal table where I was sitting with him normally, and I was like, Joey, come over here and sit down, and like he came over and sat with us.
All right.
And then he eventually made friends at that table and stuff like that. So he eventually met some people in our school and became friends with them, which was good. So I don't know if it doesn't make me a great person, but
you're a fucking patron saint, nice, okay? Look at you. You're walking through with the fucking mitre and everything. Be like, I shall bless with the fuck. Holy shit! It cut out again. But you just blessed him with friends.
Yeah. I guess.
God, this mic is a piece of shit.
You call me Saint Friendship, dude.
So, whatever. I'll call you Saint Richard so you have a good nickname.
Saint Richard. Saint Dick, get him down.
Saint Richard in the streets, Saint Dick in the sheets.
Woo! Ooh,
but
that's a hot bar right
yeah,
there.
so you had that experience. What the fuck? This.
It's your wire. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. There.
yeah,
Wire.
yeah,
Wire. Fuck.
yeah.
I had.
Wire, pants on fire.
Yeah. I had the exact opposite experience though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like where you ridiculed
No,
somebody?
no, 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 no. Oh, I totally did that, dude.
Oh, yeah, I know you did.
I was
I was one of those poor
Oh
souls.
man, I was basically I was a bully. Basically, I was a jackass. But there was it was with a chick. That's why I say it's opposite. I was hanging out with this chick, and it was like, you gotta go. Here, let me fix this shit. Acting up.
Okay.
There it goes. Okay.
All right.
So.
Cool. This podcast rules.
I know you get to hear audio issues and it's garbage with that. But no, I was hanging out with this chick and I was like, oh fuck, she's cute. We're gonna get along and shit. And I remember after going on like a couple dates and stuff like that, friend Ashley came up and was like, yo, you shouldn't be around her. You know, she's got issues and she's got lice. I don't know what it was. But that sticks in my head because that flipped me. I'm like, fuck, I'm out.
Oh man, lice. Dude, Nathan was like, head crabs, I'm out.
Any type of crabs, I'm gone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, those can fall down into your pubic hair, which I don't have yet because I'm like 10.
Oh, no, dude. This was, what, 15? 16?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Damn. She had lice. That sucks.
She never had lice. I later found this out, dude. I just got turned off.
You got cock-blocked via lice. You got cock-blocked using fake bugs in
I got
people's heads,
cock-blocked
dude.
by somebody else. I don't know. It was like one of her friends. I don't know. That weird dynamic. Like, don't let him go with her.
That sucked. Well, that's rude. I wonder if I wonder how many like people develop complexes because of shit like that. Like
because of
lice. You
just
stop seeing this girl. Yeah, because of lice. Because of the chemicals they secrete. You know what's even grosser? You know what's really gross about lice? And I never thought about this until just now. They piss on your head.
They shit on your head, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
well,
creature.
they live in your hair.
Yeah. Oh, dude, think about it.
So they're shitting and pissing in your
and
head.
They're eating you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you're just,
suck.
not only are they shitting on you, they're shitting on you with yourself. You're shitting on yourself, dude.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, and then they put eggs on you and all that shit. You got a mama lice breastfeeding little baby lice on you. You got a whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, that is so crazy when you think about it. Like, they're shit. Not only that, they're shitting on your head, which creates fertilizer in your scalp, and that's what makes your skin taste tastier to them.
Oh,
they're just a farm system.
Yeah,
up there,
I was gonna
dude.
say they're rotating the crops. They're moving from the front to the back.
Oh my god, dude! I've never thought about that before. Oh my god,
shit, dude!
Ugh, that makes lice even grosser.
It really
does. On my head.
But I can't believe that's what flipped me. And it's crazy to look back and go, one little minuscule comment that I could have went, "Yo, you might want to check in Head and Shoulders."
Right. Well, Head and Shoulders wouldn't clear that up, unfortunately. That would.
Oh, that's right. They got to get that like weird fucking pick thing. Or shave their head.
Not even that, dude. You got to get the shampoo.
The shampoo? I don't remember the shit.
Oh, yeah, and it burns.
Oh, dude, you just drop
to this day, I'd have.
You drop
I've
ether
never had
on that
STD.
civilization?
Yeah, exactly. You tiger bomb that fucker.
Agent Orange to my head. This civilization's gone. I'm going to burn your crops. You got to salt their crop fields.
Basically, your head becomes Vietnam, and then the shampoo's U.S.
Nobody wins. We're all in pain here.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody, you might feel like you won the war, but I don't think you really did.
It's never going to be the same.
That's when I tiger bombed to my head when I had lice. That shit sucks. Yeah, we shaved our heads.
Yeah, I remember when you get in that.
shampoo.
We all had to shave our heads, even if we didn't have it.
Right. Well, and then what sucked too, I don't know if you remember this. This was how bad I had it. Like, there's no telling how long I had it or how bad they were. I don't know if I told this story in the podcast, but like how I found out we had lice in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember this, or if I told you, because I was the one who broke this whole case wide open, dude. I was the first on the scene. I was a detective.
That's how you got your poo crime degree.
Oh yeah, dude. This is how I got my poo crime degree. First is you start off in micro poo crimes, which are the ones from the bug shitting on you.
Yeah.
But I was sitting in second grade. This is second grade. I'm sitting in class. And we're
Flicking
doing a
eggs at
spelling
people,
test.
just pulling them out.
Yeah, just fucking, whoa, dude, I got these perfect things and they fly great. Just infecting everybody. Lice was the original COVID, dude. Everybody should have been wearing hats. Just stop the spread.
I don't know, man. I'm going to say because you got it and I didn't, maybe I needed lice to keep my hair. Like
maybe that's
that
what
was
it
the thing.
is. See, I'm telling you,
fertilizer.
that fertilizers.
Yeah. Get those luscious locks. Everything's growing so beautifully. I didn't get the fertilizer. Damn.
I'm gonna start telling people, how do you have such a nice hair? Lice.
Little known fact,
Keeps
they
it
fertilize
shiny.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. You just let them chomp on your scalp and you get glorious hair.
You see these locks? It's like a Pantene commercial. Woo!
Go ask any guy who has been on the cover of a romance novel. The reason their hair is so nice is because of that.
Yeah, I bet.
Fabio has
Holy
great
shit,
flowing
dude.
hair because of
That would be a
lice.
great question to ask people with like great hair or just over the age of like, I don't know, 35 that have a full head of hair. Go, yo, you ever have lice in your life? And I bet a lot of them say yeah.
Yeah. Well, apparently too, like lice, they live longer and getting hair better that is like clean hair. So like I wash my hair all the time, keep it very neat and clean. This is what they attack more because it's easier to get
Lice, close to nice. You got nice hair.
Yeah.
You get some lice. I mean, and they fertilize the back 40 for you.
Right, and nobody wants to start on a shitty crop, you know? If it's nothing's already growing
exactly.
there, you're not going to go there.
Oh, damn. This one's been salted already. We got to go.
God scorched this earth.
The ark has left.
God flooded this great plain.
Yeah, dude, think about that. Yeah, it's the great book is actually not meant for us. It's meant for all the lice that live on people's heads. Every time you take a shower, is their great flood.
That's probably what it is. But what happened was we were taking this test, right? We were taking a spelling test, and I am writing down the thing, and I was an avid cheater because I couldn't spell.
Oh, I know.
I felt so bad about I was so bad at spelling that like I had a reduced list. You know, I only had like everybody else had 20 words. I had 10 words. I was so bad at spelling though that I would cheat on a 10-word test. That's how bad I was.
That's called efficiency, man. You got to know how to get this done. It's like, why would I waste my brain cells?
I had a notebook that you remember when desks used to have the cubbies in them? Like, so it was like the space gap and then like the wood top. I would keep a notebook right there with all the words. So like I would peer back. It had to look so obvious because I was in the back of the classroom though, but I was like, I would do this.
The teacher.
Look up the word.
I mean, the teacher catches you. You could have easily leaned back, hindsight, but you could have been like, "Hey, I'm sorry,
Right.
teach. Long nights. I've been feeding a couple thousand families currently." So
Right, but remember the desks back then too were just all solid steel, so they weren't bending. So I was literally like shifting my butt down out of the chair.
Dude. Though when they changed those backs of those chairs, those plastic ones, game changer. You could pop every bone in your back.
Oh, so good. I almost want to go back to a high school desk just to do that.
Crack. And just, so
They
good.
probably all sit on fucking exercise balls now because it's better for posture and we care about children.
Yeah. Get those deep squats in.
But one of those times I came up from looking at how to spell what word, I came up and like I had enough momentum trying to sit back forward up quick enough that all of a sudden a fucking bug fell out of my head. And I just fell straight on my paper, and I went, ah! I literally screamed and swiped it off my desk. And then I was just sitting back there. And you ever just, like, white-knuckle a pencil? I was just like, what am I going to do? Because I knew what it was.
Gotcha.
And I was, like, looking around, because I kind of made a noise. And I was looking around. Nobody was looking at me, luckily. And I was like, okay. Nobody saw what you swiped.
Nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it. And I was like, okay. I got this. Because you knew the social ramifications right away. You were just like, if I just announce I have lice in this classroom, I am totally screwed. Even in second grade, you're just like totally conscious of like the social ramifications.
Scurvy dog.
And I was just like, so I just literally got up in the middle of the test and walked straight up to the front. And, like, it was still in the middle of the test. Like, she's still reading off words, and I was just like, I need to go to the office. She's like, what? Like, it was, I hated this teacher. My second grade teacher, I wish I could remember her name, because I'd curse her and damn her to hell. She was the worst person
I do that to my
ever.
English teacher, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we know. We've talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we've taken that bitch down a peg or two here. You know, she might never hear this,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
'cause she's dead.
documented. Is she?
I don't know, but it sounds better.
Maybe. Yeah. Suicide. Oh, fuck. I'm going to hell. And I'm going there real fast.
Oh, shit.
But I go up there and I'm like, yeah, I need to go to the office. And she goes, what? And I have to repeat myself, and I'm like, I need to go to the office. She's, what for? And I'm trying to just be as quiet as possible, but of course she's just yelling. And I'm just like, I think I have lice. And she's like, what? I was like, I think I have lice. And then once she said that and realized why I was being quiet, she was like, oh, well, then go to the nurse. And I go to the nurse. I get all the way down there, and this is where it gets super embarrassing. Where she starts doing the pick thing, going through my hair, and she goes, yep, you got lice. And I was, how old are you when you're in second grade? Like 8?
7,
yeah.
8?
So I was 8 years old, and I just do this. I remember making that noise so vividly, just
That's like the equivalent of you today going, some bitch.
Some bitch. Yeah, that's an 8-year-old some bitch right there. That's letting it out of some bitch real hard at 8 years old.
Oh, shit.
But then the most embarrassing part is she gets on the phone, which you like remember back then they had to pick up a wall-mounted phone and type in a code, and then it turned on the announcement system around the school.
Mm-hmm.
You remember? Well, dude, it's so weird to think of how technology is now. Like, that's how you had to do the PA system. Yeah. And she just goes, do you have any brothers or sisters? And I was like, my little brother goes to school here. And she's like, what about your older brother? I was like, I don't know. He goes to a school. I don't know. Like, you're asking an 8-year-old. And I'm like, he goes to a school. I don't know.
He's infecting another school.
Yeah, no, this is widespread, lady. I started a pandemic. And she's just like, will Jake Taylor please report to the office? Which had to freak Jake the fuck out because he was like a model student his whole life. And then he just gets called to the office like ominously. Like there is no like going down to the office. Hey, can we just borrow Jake for a minute? Like soften it. It's just over the well, Jake, please come to the office.
See,
it's like,
oh my God.
So he came down scared as fuck.
Oh man. I know you didn't, but I would have been stand by a door and be like, I'm sorry, I had to tell him. Like, and just make it even worse.
No, dude, I was too busy wrapped up in my own shit at that point. Like, I didn't give a fuck. If he had lice, I didn't give a shit. It's not my problem. I got my own problems to deal with right now.
Hey, dude.
And not only that, dude, I let an infected bug get out. Like, it fell on that paper, and I swiped it off. Like, somebody else got fucking
right
lice
into
in
Mary's hair. Just like,
exactly. Beth is just fucking infected now.
Let's be honest. Everybody named Beth is infected with something.
You're not wrong. But yeah, lice was not fun. And then like we shaved our heads, and I had such a bad case of it. I don't know if you remember. Once we shaved my head, apparently I had it long enough and was scratching my head hard enough that I had a fucking scar going, or like an open sore.
Oh, I was gonna say you look
head.
like you had like what is that? Those brain surgery scars?
Yeah, like I look like I had a zipper.
Fuck yeah,
like
dude! Leatherface, what's up?
Right, dude. It was, but like I don't. Do you remember that? Like,
I don't remember a fucking scar. I remember her shaving our heads, but I don't.
Mom shaved my head, and she went, "Oh my god!" And I went, "What?" And like then she told me, she's like, "Wade, you have like you've been scratching your head so severe. There's like it's scabbed, like it's a scab on the top of my head because I've been scratching it so hard trying to get at those fuckers."
They're having Thanksgiving dinner right here. You've been scratching so hard.
Yeah, they went down to the river and feasted,
oh, yeah, dude. The river ran red with your blood.
That's probably why I'm fucked up. I bet you, like one of those
in your
like,
skull,
eggs burrowed in. Yeah, dude, they're in my.
It's like that
brain.
movie. What's that movie with all the feelings? Oh shit! Like set.
The movie with all the feelings.
Yeah, there's that.
Inside
yeah.
Out. Or
but instead of
right?
yeah, that's right. Instead of feelings, though, you just got little lice controlling your life. Like what? What should we store?
They just set up shop in there. They're just like, they're on right now. They're like, they're on to us.
Oh, shit.
How did we make them sentient enough to be able to detect us?
Did somebody leave the hatch open to the hair follicles?
I'm just the version of AI for lice.
They've become super advanced.
They never thought I'd become this intelligent.
We gave him great hair. Why would he suspect anything?
We got 25% on spelling tests for a bunch of bugs in a dude's head. I think we're doing pretty good.
We nailed that silent letter. We nailed it.
We barely understand the English language, and we're doing spelling tests. Come on, guys. I see this as a total win.
I don't know about you guys, but we do better on those squiggly lines that they call math.
Yeah. We get numbers. We're a numbers bug. That's what we are.
Fuck, man.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude. Lice. What a weird topic to bring up and remember.
Fuck yeah.
Goddamn. Yeah, that was not a fun time, though, having lice.
No, that can never be fun, man. That shit was wild. None of us wanted to shave our head either.
But isn't it weird how, like, that social pressure, like, tries to manipulate you in so many ways? Like, you stop dating that girl because someone told you had lice. People tried to get me to stop eating lunch with Joey just because they were like, well, I've heard he's weird. And it's like, yeah, but have you ever talked to him? Like, it's such a weird dynamic that's how life works in a lot of ways.
Yeah. It's so weird, man.
It is weird. And I'm glad I'm glad I kind of, like, wasn't in that aspect of a mind as a kid. Like, I never really tried to fit in, like, with everybody at school, and, like, neither did you. And I think that's one reason why I, like, learned from you is, like, you were like, dude, just fucking do what you want and be yourself. Like, fuck all that other shit. Like,
yeah, I hung out with everybody, but it was only it depended on what was going on, because that shit,
right,
it's like, if I don't like it, fuck you, I'm not gonna go do that shit.
Right. Well, and that's what you told me too. It was like, you can still talk to everybody and be fine with everybody, but you don't have to, like, actually be friends or be around everybody or do everything to please everybody.
Oh,
so
yeah,
there's a good, like, aspect of that. You know, and it helps when you're 6 years older than I am. So, like, you kind of filled me in on how shit like that would go down very early. So,
damn,
like,
I give some sage advice.
Yeah, dude, I'll never forget, like, the one time you sat me down. We were in the living room on Wildwood, and you were just, like, you sat me and Jake down. Not to, like, that actually wasn't, like, sit down. We were, like, playing games or something. It wasn't like you specifically brought us in.
I pulled
like,
a chair, turned it backwards.
Yeah, turn it backwards. Like, let's rap, guys. Like, you didn't let's rap us. Because then I would have just called you gay.
Yeah, I'm Mario Lopez, my family. Just like, let's flip this.
Yeah. Yeah, but I remember you, like, we were, like, just playing games or something. He was like, hey, I want to talk to you guys about something, like, Mom and Dad probably won't ever talk to you about. And I was like, yeah, about what? And I think the first thing I said, is it about drugs? It's like the first thing. You're like, no, but kind of. Just don't ever smoke cigarettes. I guess that's all you told me. Just don't ever do that.
Meanwhile, I was, like, chain smoking at that time as well.
Right, and that's why you told me not to do it. You were just like, yeah, just don't ever fucking do that. And I didn't for the longest time until I was, like, 17, and then I broke bad.
Oh, man.
That's when I Jesse Pinkman'd out.
Dude, yeah, that was a time where I was just ripping butts, like, nonstop.
Yeah,
those
dude.
Marlboro Blend 27s. Woo!
Blend 27s? I don't know if I'm familiar with
It's the white, and it's got that gold chevron over it.
20. Oh, you're ugh. Oh man, those are gross.
Oh yeah.
Smoke red's like a real man,
dude. No, I don't want any fucking dirt in my life. I mean, that's.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, dude. I'm trying to be a cowboy killer. You know. Wait, are the smokes cowboy killers, or am I the cowboy killer?
Society's the cowboy killer.
You're the disease. Meet the cure. Marble.
Damn sure ain't Joe Camel.
Dude, that'd be such a sick campaign for Marble Reds.
Oh yeah, dude.
Humans are the disease. Meet the cure.
Hey, you want to
Hell yeah,
you want to
dude.
burn that shit out of your lungs? Marlboro Reds.
Where did you like do that at? Did you like just only in your car, or were you like? Did you have
Anytime
like
I
a
wasn't
spot at
home.
the house?
Oh shit! No! I did it in my bathroom downstairs, like an idiot. Like it wouldn't stink because I turn on
What?
that fan on in the
Yeah, which
in
would
the
shoot it straight up at
yeah.
upstairs.
It's like in the bathroom. I turn on that exhaust fan and just be like, I look
Right.
like a French person because I was like,
Oh, dude, it would have been so dope. Like if you just put a camera in there and then put a black and white filter over it. That's a fucking French film right there, dude. You would have made so much
I
money
mean the
in
way I was holding because I'm
France.
holding it up and everything, and I might as well have been like, high school is tough.
It's tough when Sherry doesn't want to be around.
I was doing so good until Ashley told me she had lice.
No. The bug of the scalp has ruined our romance.
I didn't know so much manure could be produced by these bugs.
Had I known what I know now, maybe I'd have full head of hair.
Oh, exactly. There's nothing sadder like looking back at that, ripping a butt in the bathroom, and then going, you know what? I'm gonna rub one
That's
out.
pretty bad. Oh man.
You just got those smoking.
Just letting it hang, and then you're trying to like be cool, just keep you're trying to James Dean it and keep the cigarette in your mouth while you're beating off, but that
the
doesn't
fun
work too
trick
well.
of that, the fun trick if you're not outside, you always had to like dry your lips so they were just wet, and then it just hang, and then eventually what would happen is that smoke goes right in your eye, and you're like, "Gah, gah."
Dude, one of the most crazy things I've ever seen was my buddy Josh's grandpa. When we were working on we were working on Josh's Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
His grandpa's helping us. His grandpa's just like an old school dude, and he would put in a cigarette and light it and sit there and start talking to us. He never grabbed the cigarette with his hand after he lit it.
What?
It was just always in his mouth. And dude, I'm not shitting you. We're working on cars, so there's oil, there's gas, and he just has this fucking cherry, and it's just getting as long. Like it's the entire length of the
Is he
cigarette.
actually still taking drags off of it, or?
Yeah, he's dragging it. He's just fucking taking puffs and blowing it out, and it's just a giant cherry going all the way into his mouth. And he's talking, and dude, I swear to God, it's going up and down. It is, and like I'm like, it's gonna fall off. It's gonna fall on that oil, and we're gonna fucking all die. Like that's how we do. This is how I go. Is Josh's, but dude. And I want to say it was in one off. It wasn't. Every time I went to work on cars with him, he would fucking do that, and I was just like, "How is he doing that?" I was like, "You're a goddamn wizard."
That shit was wild, dude.
Dude, it's crazy.
It was such a weird thing. And then to look back at all the dirty people that I made out with that I know didn't smoke, you were kissing an ashtray. Like I was just.
Oh yeah.
I
dude.
remember
It's
me.
never good.
I remember
It's
me
not
and Bobby
good.
having contests for how many cigarettes you could smoke at the same time.
Oh.
Like you're
fuck.
doing.
I've seen people do
Yeah.
that.
And
My favorite was one of our stepbrothers. I don't want to put his name out there on the podcast. I don't like to throw too many people's names out if I can. We were at the house in Ames, and he was like, I could smoke a cigarette in 2 drags. And we're like, no, you can't. And he's like, yeah, I can. I figured he could, but I just wanted
he'd
to
get
see him
sick.
do it. Dude, and he did 1 giant drag, which was half the first the cigarette. He actually got longer. It was probably like 3
oh, that
fourths
initial
of the
one,
first.
sure, until it hits your
Yes.
lungs, and then that.
Yeah. And then blew that out, and then he finished the rest of it, and then immediately turned like pale green. It was so I was just like, yeah, dude, that is not what you're supposed to do. Like that's fucking. Of course you're about to barf. You should barf. If you don't barf, there's something extremely wrong with you. At least he wasn't one of the kids who like smoked a cigarette and then fucking tried to be cool and ate it.
The
Like-
brother is a retard.
Do you remember? Did you have anybody who would like eat cigarettes? Like they were just like, I'm the crazy guy.
Yes, yes, that was a party trick of. I don't care. I can say his name. I've never seen him since college. Travis. So he was.
Well, that's as long as you don't say the last.
Yeah.
name.
So he was neighbor, I guess, in the dorms. Whatever.
Okay.
He was one over. So if I was facing my door, he was to the left. Anyways, his party trick was he'd be smoking. He'd eat his butts.
That's so gross.
Thus,
Why?
he had the nickname Ass Munch.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was sexual, but no, it's because he ate at the butts of a cigarette.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. What is a filtered filled shit look like?
Oh fuck, dude. I don't.
It's the opposite of a crypto turd. You know.
Just think about that dude's dad, uncle, whoever it was you were saying was smoking while changing oil and shit.
Yeah, his grandpa.
Imagine if it was just hanging out of his mouth, and it finishes, and he just goes, ah, just grabs it with his tongue and eats it.
Yeah, dude, that's
he looked
bad.
like a shitty.
That's not good.
Yeah, he looked like a fucking fish, like one of those shit fish you throw crap at the zoo and they just eat it.
Travis is doing the Oreo challenge, but with fucking cigarette butts. He puts it on his nose. Well, no, I can get it. I can get it. I'll get it.
You know, speaking of that, you say that, I'm probably 85% sure he did the double nostril smoke cigarette thing.
Oh my
like,
god!
He was
I've seen some. We
idiot.
called it taking it to the dome. I have a couple buddies who I definitely watch take like the last bits of a cigarette, which are the harshest part. Like the end of a cigarette is so harsh, and like them like plugging their nose and just fucking taking a rip out their nose. They called it taking it straight to the dome.
Oh, man, that just gave me like goosebumps thinking about it.
Dude,
nasty.
it hurts thinking about it.
Yeah, like I just,
Yeah,
oh, man,
not
people are dumb. And that,
Yes,
Travis was also that dude that also inhaled all his cigars.
Well, I would do that.
The whole thing? You didn't inhale the whole thing. And I mean like
Like when I smoked a Black and
no,
Mild?
not Black
Yeah.
and Milds. I mean a cigar.
Oh no, that's I didn't start smoking like good cigars until like way later in life, I guess at that point. But like I used to inhale Black and Milds all the
Because
time.
we go like down to High V. You know how they have those that like in the alcohol section they got that weird box of humidors, and you could buy these dildos. I always called them dildos because they just come in a dildo shape with a screw cap on the end.
Right.
And I'm convinced
Swishers.
somebody's definitely using. No, they're not Swishers. But they're always like, this one's cinnamon tasting or some shit. They always had some weird flavor. But
I call them the Bill Clintons because
you got Pocket Rocket with you.
yeah. Hey, where's that one of them interns? I got us a new cigar case and I'm wanting to check it out.
It's hollowed out so I can save some taste for later.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to put the cigar on there. Adds a little flavor. But yeah, you bought those and he would inhale that whole cigar.
Inhale that thing.
That guy's got to be dead.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you can get the black lung from cigars, but damn close.
Yeah. No, I will say this. I did find out, like, when you came to, like, those rolled cigars, like, they definitely aren't, like, Black and Milds. I didn't know that when I first. This is how we found out. My buddy Dan, at one point, was like, dude, I got some cigars you guys want to smoke. And we're like, fuck yeah, we're 17. And he's like, all right, come over here and meet me over here. So he meets us over here, and he gives us these cigars. And we're like, dude, like, we're expecting Black and Milds, right?
Yeah.
But they were the big normal cigars, and we were like, what the fuck are these? He's like, oh dude, there's some, like, they were buried under like some shit in my parents' house, like, and I was like, I'll fucking take them and we'll smoke them. I was like, dude, what? And it was celebratory It's a Boy cigars. Like, they said It's a Boy around the wrap on the plastic wrapping and shit. They were from whenever his brother was born.
I got this was blue paper. It's kind of faded. I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, it is straight. They were like 13-year-old cigars, and they were not kept in a humidor, and we smoked them, and it was awful.
They'd be dry as shit. Like, I'm surprised when you lit it, the whole thing didn't just pop.
Dude, we were all like, this is fucking bad, right? Like, everybody was just like a collective, like, nobody's enjoying this, right? Like, this is horrible. And we were inhaling because we had only ever smoked Black and Mild, so we were just like.
You guys basically at that point were inhaling the California wildfire.
Yeah, dude, I basically know exactly what it's like to be a cougar in the California mountain. Yeah,
On
dude,
that day, I saved
rough.
4 friends from dying of smoke inhalation.
Exactly, dude. I'm a fucking hero because I pointed it out first.
There's no stolen valor.
And I'm pretty sure I probably said it like, I don't want to be a bitch, but is anybody else like not enjoying this?
Yeah, that's like when you take when you and your buddies take too long of a drag off like a one hitter, and everybody's like, oh.
You know what's not something you can take too long of a hit on, Nathan?
Well, oh, man, that'd be punninggame.com.
You're goddamn right, dude. Fucking hit him with that knowledge.
Yeah, go to punninggame.com where you could check out Monday through Friday. We got hot content on a rotating basis. Check all that shit out. We got all sorts of stuff, like I said, to check out. New stuff incoming, but you want to go check out YouTube. Go to Comic Wade Taylor. You can check out this show clips. You can check out Wade's show, Not Worth the Time. You can check out all that stuff. Make sure you're checking out Wild Horses while you're there. And
hell yeah, dude.
Also, you want to get some clothing. You want to stay warm. It's
That's
cool. It's cuffing season. Buy your buddy that has lice something warm.
Exactly. Like Nathan right there wearing the Scarlet F hoodie representing
yeah.
Who Gives
Woo.
F podcast. That's right. You got the zip-ups now, guys. And we're not one of those bitch-ass sites where we make zip-ups ungodly expensive. These will be the cheapest zip-up hoodies you could probably find for a podcast that nobody listens to. So just want to put that out there. But you definitely want to get that at the Punning Game shop at punninggame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF for free shipping. That's promo code WGAF. So check out all that stuff. And we got merch for every show on the website, so check that out.
Oh, man. Yeah. Guys, I think I got it in. Yeah, we're going to a... What's that? I'm not going this Friday anymore. Thanks for that information. We're out. Peace.
We're going to a white lice party, white lice party.
Who gives F?